point-and-click adventure game where you play two teenage siblings who are grounded, and it's so boring that they start experimenting with each other sexually. A game in which you start a revolution by inspiring other people to jump, and if you jump in sync with them, you can bring down the pillars of the system. A game about mountaineering, where you choose one of four characters who's trying to be the first to summit a mountain. If you fall or run out of energy, you can switch characters and pick them up or not. A game where you play as a big sister trying to escape with her little orphan brother from an orphanage. And that little brother thinks he's man enough to go by himself, but keeps falling on his face. A game about being a child and trying to keep your family together between the sickness of your mother and your father leaving. All these games haven't been finished. They are, for all intents and purposes, dead. So hi, my name is Stefan. I make games. I'm from Austria. I make games as Leaf Thief. And I make games with pixels in them. And sometimes there's text. Actually, this one I submitted to Amaze, but maybe someone has seen it. And I finished my first game in April 2011 at Ludum Dare 20, and it was a remarkable experience. I punched it out, and people would pick it up and play it, and some even liked it, which was baffling to me. And I became kind of addicted to the idea of game jams, and I tried to replicate this experience, this tremendously positive experience. And I failed. So I tried again, and I failed again, and I tried again, and I failed again. And sometimes I'd even finish a game, but most of the times I wouldn't, and they started piling up on my hard disk. So this is my pile of shame. A small glimpse of all the games I started and never finished. A constant reminder of my inability to finish anything, and that there's something still left to do. They're a bit like zombies, really, in the sense that they demand my time and my attention and my brains whenever I come across them. And I'd even work on them from time to time, but they were never really alive. And this can be heartbreaking and stressful. I kept longing for something to do with these games, some place, maybe like a graveyard of games as the end point in the process of letting go. Not to bury them, but to set them free, to free myself of them. A place I could go to and connect with them, but on my own terms. A graveyard of games as a place to learn something about the mistakes I made in the past, and kind of become aware of where my failings could be in the future. A graveyard of games as a place of reflection, where I can see through my games, through these unfinished games, something I've been in the past and have become ever since. In retrospect, all these games, as much as I love and hate them at the same time, have a little piece of myself in them. And that is why they deserve a place. And I don't think that the format matters in which I do this, or in which anybody could do it, but what matters is that for one last time, I engage with them. Because as flawed and unfinished and incomplete they might just tell more about me than any of my finished games. So thanks.